Famous names, all of them. The days where, well, frankly, there were some one or two strange winners at the Australian Open. That's long since gone. It's a genuine Grand Slam.
And how? You're quite right. It used to have some very, very strange champions and runner-ups at the Australian, but now it is all genuine people. And I think the difference in this match is the fact that in the earlier matches that Henman played, he served particularly well. I said that at the opening part of the broadcast, that he had been serving very well, getting a high percentage of serves in, serving a number of aces, and therefore the whole game lifted. He hasn't served that well. In fact, he's only serving at 42% first serves in, and that's putting the rest of the game under a little bit too much pressure, and you already have enough pressure playing Michael Chang. You don't need to put a little bit more pressure on your shoulders.
15 love. Love. 40 love.
This is better.
Third ace. Followed by a fourth double.
One game on.
So the Barmy Army, as we call the hordes of travelling fans who support English teams and English players, British players all over the world. We haven't given up hope, and that'll help.
Yeah, most definitely. Everything helps. Why do you call them Barmy?
I think I better not say, they might sue me.
15 love.
I think they're self-christened, to be honest.
Oh, well, that's okay. Gee,
That looked very long.
that did look very long.
But no bleep from Cyclops.
Maybe it was too long for the Cyclops to come into play, and the linesman wasn't looking, and Henman just had a little look at the linesperson. Get your composure back now, Tim Henman. You are 2 sets to love down, but you are not out of it.
We're on serve then in the third set, and it's Chang who leads 2-1 and 2 sets to love. Eurosport's live coverage, day 5 of the Ford Australian Open. Remember, after this match, whenever it finishes, we will be commencing our look back on all the stories that have happened earlier in the day in Melbourne. 1-2. Henman serving in the third set.
Well, the power on the serve forced the higher return.
30 love.
I love it when Michael's doing that. I don't think his opponents do. It's such a fighter.
40 love.
Five double faults now from Henman. Just one from his opponent. It was just long, my word. Henman must have been thinking, what have I got to do to put this ball away? Fantastic stuff.
It really was a superb point, and you can see that Chang's already running before Henman hits the volley, and that is just centimeters long.
To all.
Love hitting. Left versus.
A little lucky there, Chang, but for the net, that would have been wide. First serve.
David, I don't know if you sense the same thing that I'm sensing. That if Tim can get this third set, I think he's more than in the match. I think he really has an excellent chance to win the match.
Yeah, I must confess I'm not that as confident as that, but what I am looking for, and you're always looking at Henman now for signs of progress. I'm thinking back to his last match of this caliber against Becker, semi-final of the Grand Slam Cup, loses two pretty tight first sets, and then it all rushed away from him in the third, 6-1. This isn't rushing away from him.
Well, he's a few months older and a few months more experienced.
Now that's a wonderful shot from Chang again.
It is. And the reason why I say it is because if he wins the third set, he's got a bit of momentum, and I think he would get a little bit more confidence. I'm not 1,000% convinced that he's overly confident at this moment. He's not quite sure what he should be doing.
40-30.
One thing I'm sure he shouldn't be doing is trying to drop shot Michael Chang.
Well, you can drop shot me, but certainly not Michael Chang. 1.5 hours the match has been in progress. And Chang is only serving at about 52%, 53% first serves in. So he's getting a look at a lot of second serves, but he's just not taking advantage of enough of them. That was a case there of which way would you like to run, because I'd like to hit it in the other direction.
Lovely.
Again, I'm not sure that would have gone in if it had not hit the net.
No, he's just missed it. Well, glimmers of chances in that game for Henman, 30 all and juice. But Chang holds and leads 3-2, third set. The one thing, again, that has impressed me about Henman is that he's learnt from his major defeats. I mean, if you look back to Todd Martin, who beat him at Wimbledon, he learnt from that, beat him next time out at the US Open. He didn't get a chance to revenge his defeat at the Open by Stefan Edberg. Stefan retired. But he does seem to be able to learn lessons. And Boris Becker, after beating him in the Grand Slam Cup, made some really good points, I thought, about Henman in the press conference. And Henman went away and worked on it. More coming to the net, more serve and volleying, being a little sharper, a little more aggressive, and certainly that's come through at the beginning of this year.
Well, that's a good sign for Henman, but it's also a good sign for David Felgate, because no doubt David is able to help him in that respect.
David, the coach.
15.
Well, the power on the approach shot again was tremendous. A little bit short, perhaps. That one wasn't short, though.
Oh! 14-15.